We had just gotten back from vacation from California. My mom, she says that John suffered a heart attack, and we drove from Chicago to the Bronx, which is about a 13-hour drive. Stayed for about 2 weeks. Then the next day, I wake up to a bunch of missed calls and texts. John went into cardiac arrest 4 times. He had passed away. His favorite movie, he was a big Doctor Who, Star Trek fan. I think his favorite movie would probably be Star Trek Wrath of Khan. He introduced me to a wide genre of movies. He introduced me to cult movies like Evil Dead. He introduced me to espionage thrillers like Goldfinger, Shining, or Pulp Fiction, a lot of classic movies. I remember the last movie I saw with him was Logan. He loved it. He thought it was amazing. I remember this one time with John when we were at C2E2. We met Stan Lee, which was pretty huge. He saw this character from Rick and Morty. He's like, Noah, do you watch Rick and Morty? No, not really. And then when I saw him in the hospital, he told me, he's like, no, there's this new season of Rick and Morty coming out. Alright, fine, I'll watch it. Saw all episodes. I came back the next day, I was like, John, show's amazing. It's like, I told you. And we just had those things where it was just us two.
Do you think you've learned a lot from him? Like,
Oh, definitely.
majority of stuff you've learned?
I mean, he was him, my great-grandfather, my other uncle. They were my father figures just because my father wasn't around. Whenever school would come up, he would always take me school shopping. He would always get me the newest toys, and he was always there for me. And he didn't have to be. But even if he didn't, he would still be amazing. It's kind of hard when your father figure isn't there anymore. I don't know, I wish I could have seen Infinity War with him, just because that was like, he took me to see the Avengers, and I told him in the hospital, I said, when Infinity War comes out, I'm going to come to New York and see it with you. He's like, definitely. I saw Infinity War, and I was just like, damn, that would have like made his dreams. I just started crying. A couple of years from now, when the next big movie is coming up, and I think to myself, I just wish he was here.
You're good.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
My life has definitely changed without him. He helped me through a lot of my life. What that teaches me is that you have the power to do things. It's your choice if you want to fulfill them or not. I've just learned that I should do everything I can to help others, just like John helped me.